What's up, guys? Today we are going over some more replays. This time we're going over the Nightrose deck. So spice. I had too much fun with this deck for some reason. I just had too much fun. But anyway, let's get to some wins and some losses. Shoot. So first replay we have this first replay we have is versus Gergwit Ezel. This Gergwit Ezel is pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Because they use Gorboduke to find the grade 3 Ezel so they can use Bowmain's skill. But me, as you can see, I just want to feel the drop zone. I just want to feel the drop zone. I don't care about my hand size right now. I just want to feel the drop zone. Give me all the damage. All the damage. I use Columbar skill. Superior called the Ghost Ship. Using Skeleton Navigator skill. I just keep on milling crits. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is a crit-based build. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crits already at a deck. In this deck, I run 11 crits. So half of my crits are already out. I run 11 crit, 1 draw, which is the draw PG for any like big attacks that I can't handle. Like if I'm facing against Nightrose, the Nightrose mirror match, good to have that PG. But yeah, things didn't really pop off with the opponent until their turn 3. I would like to say, because it's hard to keep track of it. The opponent keeps on writing the same freaking card. So now I use Negro Bone skill to discard Call the Ghost Ship. So now we going for the draws. I freaking love how fun this deck is. I forgot to retire too, so don't mind me. Whew. Yes, I use Columbar skill. I use Columbar skill to pull out even more multi-attacks with the Ghost Ship. I get more draws. What do you mean? Triggers. On top of triggers. You see? If I didn't put a trigger on both of them, they would have been able to block by just the trigger power. It wouldn't have gotten over. I'm so spiced. But seeing how my opponent's hand was pretty not too good. Not too good. Even with the superior ride, it seems like Nightrose got they number. Like I pushed them to 5 damage so easy, so quickly. Like regular Gurgwit with the Percival wouldn't have fallen like this. It wouldn't have. But right now we're just guarding, going through regular stuff. To be honest, I made sure that I had enough. I guarded the first 2 attacks not to get a damage trigger, not to get so I wouldn't have gotten a damage trigger because like I needed to guard the low attacks first, or else I wouldn't have been able to survive the big attacks. We got Dancing Cutlass providing some counter charging. Now let's get into some spicy Negro Bone. I discard, put to the bottom. Superior Call, Skull Dragon. Oh, you didn't like that? Let's do it again. Skull Dragon. You didn't like that? Oh, I get to call another. Filling up the drop zone. Look at that. 25 cards in the drop zone. Skull Dragon is at deadly power. You can't block 4 attacks from the Skull Dragon. It's like a sick Megiddo turn. Why do this when you got Megiddo? Why do this? Why, like, why even go with Megiddo if we got this? We could just pull this off every other turn. Alright, so next we're gonna go to the second one. Yes, I don't know how to make up names for these replays, but you know, we still spicy. We got some. We were facing against some Malek with the new Angel support. To be honest though, they wasn't doing nothing with this. I can't wait till the new Malek support come out. So this deck can even get spicier. Here you can see that I made a mistake. I should have gone for Greed Shade so I can get even more. So I can get even like more stuff into the great. No, I should have went for. Let's see. Now, even if I went for Greed Shade, there was no way to be certain that I would get Nightrose. But still, this still was kind of fun. Kind of fun just playing through to get Nightrose. So I called the 2 ghost ships in order to get more draws during my turn. Got a damage trigger. Oh, you got a damage trigger? Nice. Let's attack. Now they're on grade 2. Their grade 2 turn is weak. You can't face me with that weak grade 2 turn. Oh, you healed one. Clap, clap for you. Clap, clap for you. But I still know how to turn it up to 1,000. So I called the Greed Shade. This card, mill 2. And just get the Vampire Princess. This is just so good. I'm lost for words. So the opponent just starts to guard right now, making sure I don't push him to enough damage for the next turn. But guess what? I run crits. I run crits. You can't stop the crit power. Let's go. I'm sitting on top of Skull Dragon, and I still push you to 4 damage. Like what? You can't stop my Skull Dragon. And it's so beneficial that Angel Feather dropped their draw PGs because look, this can't stop. This and no crit can't stop this big boy. Let's see. We got anything to Soul Blast out the Skull Dragon right now? No, I don't. But guess what? We finna give him more spice. Guard that for a no pass. You see, now it works against you. I'm just getting more cards into draw. You ready? Stand and draw. I ride Vampire Princess and Nightrose. Now I mill 5 cards. Using Dancing Cutlass ability. Superior Call, Countercharge. Necrobone ability. Discard Necrobone. For Skull Dragon. No, it was actually Columbard. Dang. I forget. I forget sometimes. So let's see. Using another Necrobone skill for Ripple Banshee. Ripple Banshee. Give me some draws. Give me some draws. Now calling Skeleton Seed Navigator. I'm just going to keep on calling. Now it's time for Necrobone skill. Once more. That's just so broken that it can be used multiple times in a turn. Now I'm at a total of 25 cards in the drop zone. You know what it is. We deal the damage, retire. We deal the damage. Spice. Look at the power. Mm, for Nightrose, I probably would have just called another. Uh, I didn't plan for another. I didn't plan for another Skull Dragon. So, but this is Angel Feather. They didn't have anything to guard with. So we're on our last card fight of the day, and unfortunately, we gonna have to go 2-1. We can't go 3-0 on all card fights. For this one, it was Nightrose versus Messiah. And this is where the decks kinda get real spice like. Because I learned from my lessons in the previous card fight. Good thing I know how to play against Messiah. You don't give him that first attack. Never give them that first attack. But I added that off my hand. Ooh, I checked the princess. It's finna get spice like. But it seems our opponent wants to do things the hard way. I wonder why he didn't discard this. If he would have discarded this, he could have brought it back with Alter Ego instead of having to guard with it. He could have just called this Superior Call that, you know, do the simple plays and get to them to the field. Or did he already get to it? I don't know. Actually, I do know. But I ain't finna spoil it. We finna get jiggy with one dancing cutlass attack. In Vampire of Nightrose. Calling 2 Ripple Banshee. Get that soul out and draw. Too bad I drew into 2 criticals. That would have been nice to use. So lock, attack. 13k at the Vanguard. To the path. He healed down 1. I take the 2 damage. And then I guard this one because I'm spicy with it. Stand and draw. Writing another Vampire Princess. And we gonna mill another 5. We discard. Putting Negro Bones at the bottom. Calling the Ghost Ship. Can we do it again? Discard. Call the Ghost Ship. I don't know if I should have done it this way, but I just didn't think I had a way to defeat him if he gotten into like um if I went into like Skull Dragon plays, but we thinned the deck. We thinned like a beast. Check 2 Dancing Cutlass. Attack with Dancing Cutlass. Attack again with Dancing Cutlass. And he just had the. Look at that. All 4 heals out of the deck. And 3 of those were used to guard against my attacks. I was not born with the luck. Yes, I was born with the luck. But you know what I mean. 43. Nice. Now you're not going to deal no more damage. First, we're going to guard for 32. He unlocks all. I was like, okay, we got this. Guard for no pass. First trigger check. Second check. Then guard. And guard. So I was wondering. So 5 attacks. which means I need to deal 3 damage with at least 3 attacks. At least. So we use Negro Bone skill, calling a Skull Dragon. Counter charge. I forgot to counter charge off of Dancing Colors, but you know what I mean. Calling another Skull Dragon. Now we're at a higher power than we ever were before. That trigger saved him so hard. If he didn't have if he didn't have that trigger, we would have gotten through this hand. So at this point, he guards for 2 to pass. Draw heal, give it everything to Vanguard, and pull another one. I only had like 1 more heal left in deck. So we attack again. No good. He rides again. This time, no matter how he does it, it'll be 3 crit on all sides. And then we check heal. Either way, we would have lost the next turn. But that was fun, wasn't it, guys? It was a mighty fantastic time spending with y'all. Yes, sir. But please like, comment, and subscribe for more Cardfight Vanguard content. And send me some decks that y'all want me to do. Like, I got time. I got time. Send me the decks. We finna go over on everything. You want some road decks? You want some budget decks played? We got you. We got you over here. And this has been Cardfight Vanguard X2 Bye.